Infrastructure personnel for providing the roses today. It's become an annual event that Bob is standing out front handing out roses, and we greatly appreciate that service to the chamber members. Now on to the show. The Rosie Awards is our Members' Choice Awards acknowledging businesses and business leaders in the Wadsworth area who have made an impact in our community. The Rosie Awards were named after a brand of matches made in the early years of the Ohio Blue Tip Match Company. The tips were rose-colored and were named Rosebud Matches. Today we're going to have 5 categories that we'll have awards for. One is Outstanding Commercial Construction, Improvement or Restoration, Past President's Award, Outstanding Business of the Year, and Business Leader of the Year. Also today, the key to the city will be awarded by our own Robin Lawball, Mayor of the City of Wadsworth. One footnote to the winners, if you would please stay after. We will be getting pictures directly after the event. Now, I would like to introduce our celebrity presenter for today, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, Mr. Elvis Presley.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. Thank you very much. I'd like to welcome everybody today. It's my pleasure to be your MC for the day. I am the king of the Rosie Awards, Elvis Presley. You know, I know a thing or two about awards. I've had 14 Grammy nominations, sold over 1 billion records, have won 3 gospel awards for gospel albums, and I won a Past President's Award from the Rosie Awards. Before we get started today, I need to pick a nice-looking female out of the crowd, a 50s female, somebody to help me hand out these awards today. And as I'm looking through the crowd, I don't see anybody that's a 50s filly that can really get up here and help me. So, you know what? Actually, I see somebody back there. Is that? Oh, there she is, Miss Marilyn Monroe. Why don't you come up and help me hand out these awards? Wow. Glad Priscilla's not here. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and let's get right down to the awards.
Outstanding Commercial Construction, Improvement or Restoration. This award is given to a Wadsworth business that has completed restoration, improvement, or new construction in the past year. The recipient has made a positive impact for the city of Wadsworth. And the nominees are, in the category of up to $300,000, Anytime Fitness. Anytime Fitness is owned and operated by Jen and Dave Frisbee and located at 153 Broad Street in Wadsworth. Upon moving in, they completed a major renovation, including lots of new windows, which has added a very appealing new look for the building. Anytime Fitness prides itself on being the only 24-hour co-ed health club in Wadsworth. They also offer wellness programs and personal training. Goodwill Industries. Goodwill Industries opened at 160 Great Oaks Trail in the fall of 2010. This is their first location in the Wadsworth area, and they have added 15 new jobs. After completing the renovation, which included a new look to the storefront and a bright, clean interior, they have welcomed over 25,000 customers and over 10,000 donors since October. This has truly made a positive impact on the Great Oaks area. Sabre Logic. The renovations at the Sabre Logic building have gone far beyond cosmetic. New wiring, plumbing, natural gas and heating, ventilation and air conditioning systems were updated. Over 2 layers of carpet and 1 layer of tile were removed to reveal the original wood floors. They also exposed the brick from the original building to highlight the main office space. Owner Bob Thurber spent almost 2 years remodeling 132 South Main Street to its original glory.
Well, I don't know about you, Marilyn, but I really could use that Anytime Fitness later on in life. And probably some of my clothes were donated to Goodwill. But I will tell you, the winner of this award is Bob Thurber and Sabre Logic.
Obviously, the majority of the credit should go to Bob, other than us picking out a few paint colors and signing the lease. Most of the credit for all that work goes to him. But as a company, we're very excited to be downtown now. It's been a lot of fun to have moved down there and to experience that. And as we continue to grow and hire additional employees, we're looking forward to a great future here in Wadsworth. So thank you.
So you know, Marilyn, I've had a lot of #1 hits. CC Rioter, Heartbreak Hotel, the list goes on and on. But let's go ahead and move on to the next award.
In the category of $300,000 to $1 million, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is a welcome addition to the High Street corridor. Located at 809 High Street, this is an impressive renovation of an old building. Taking the footprint of an old gas station and adding this new structure has created a great place to stop by for a quick treat or a meeting in their beautiful new interior seating area. Premier Family Dental. Premier Family Dental, located at 675 High Street in Wadsworth, is a new build of approximately $900,000. Premier Family Dental's dedicated staff has served Wadsworth since 2002, and their patients are enjoying their new building and location. This gorgeous new facility allows Dr. Shahir Khalil and his staff the ability to offer all the newest dental technologies. Dr. Khalil is the only dentist in the area to offer conscious sedation. This new building also fills a void connecting the downtown to the north end of town.
Well, Marilyn, you know, I gotta tell you, I went to that Dunkin' Donuts and they didn't have no peanut butter and banana sandwich. I was so disappointed. So disappointed. But that's a good thing, because then I would have had to go here next. The winner is Premier Family Dentistry.
Thank you very much for this. I'd like to thank my wife, who's just been instrumental in this whole project, and Don Cameron, our architect, and I'd like to thank Chuck Hounshell, he's our builder. And Chuck, won't you come up and join me for a second? Surprise. Chuck, I didn't think you were a gift basket kind of guy, so I got you that. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the Chamber and all of you. And Doc, this was a very special project for us and for my company. Thank you very much.
All right, I'd like to go ahead and just highlight in your programs, if everybody would take a look at their programs. We have listed inside your programs members that have been with us for 5, 10, and so on, so many years thereafter, and would like to congratulate them on their years of service. for being with the Chamber and always being there to support the Chamber when we need you. So thank you to all those members. Our 38-year member, I know Mr. Palasek is here with us today, and he's the longest running, one of the longest running members for the Chamber. So congratulations, thank you for being with us today. We really appreciate it. And let's get back to the awards.
In the category of $1 million and up, Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital. Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital completed the construction of a new intensive care unit in November 2010. As part of the hospital's vision for the future, this new unit was built on the second floor of the main hospital. The new 8-bed intensive care unit doubles the size of the previous unit and offers spacious private rooms, a negative pressure bariatric room, lift to transfer patients, a new monitoring system, and a spacious, comfortable lounge for families and visitors. With a cost of over $1.6 million for construction, equipment, and furnishings, this unit was opened for patients on November 20th, 2010.
You know, Marilyn, if we would have had a good health care like that, you know, when we died, maybe we'd still be alive. I'd like to go ahead and welcome Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital to come up and accept the award. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Tom DeBoard, our regional leader, could not be here today. Today's National Doctors Day. Excuse me. So he had some other events that he had to go to. But on his behalf, on behalf of Summa Health System, Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital, I want to thank you for the award. Our mission is always to provide the very best care for patients and to contribute to a healthier community. And we truly believe with the intensive care unit, it's helping us to achieve that goal, and we appreciate the recognition. Thank you.
Don't go too far. Our next award, we've had presidents in the past, Jimmy Carter, Richard Nixon, Chris Maxwell, and now we'd like to go ahead and present the Past Presidents Award.
Past President Award, Beth Winter. Beth Winter is the Regional Manager of Marketing for Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital and Summa Barberton Hospital. Both are members of Summa Health System, one of the largest integrated healthcare delivery systems in Ohio. In addition to her work with Summa Health System, Beth is a longtime instructor for the University of Akron's School of Communication and also provides workshops on customer service and developing service excellence. Beth serves on the boards of the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce and the Barberton South Summit Chamber of Commerce. Formerly, Beth served as a literacy tutor with Project Learn and as a member of the Summit County Children's Services Speakers Bureau. Beth lives in Wadsworth with her husband, Tom Simpkins. She has 2 stepchildren and 4 grandchildren. In her spare time, she enjoys traveling and writing. On behalf of the Wadsworth Chamber, we would like to thank Beth for her vision, service, and support.
Thanks. It's just hard to get me away from a microphone. Serving on the Wadsworth Chamber Board was such a wonderful opportunity for me, and it's a privilege and an honor to do so. Like its membership, the board is filled with people who are truly dedicated and caring and committed to what's best for Wadsworth and for the business community, and I was honored to serve with them. Thank you.
Okay, Marilyn, here comes one of the big ones of the day. Outstanding Business of the Year. And we'll we'll go ahead and roll the video.
Outstanding Business of the Year. This award is given to a Wadsworth business that has an outstanding role in the community. The recipient portrays professionalism to the community, its employees, and customers. And the nominees are First Merit Bank. When the Wadsworth community needs a business to step forward and lead, First Merit Bank is always ready and willing to lend a hand. First Merit is involved in numerous community events, not only as a sponsor, but also with ready and willing volunteers to assist the committee hosting the event. Their customer service is second to none, and their leadership comes from all of their employees. Goldsmith and Eggleton. Since its founding in 1968, Goldsmith and Eggleton's mission is to place the needs of their customers first. They provide consistent, quality, reprocessed rubber and polymer raw materials to their customers' specifications. Goldsmith and Eggleton is an employee-owned company committed to continuously improving their quality and service. In addition to their Wadsworth headquarters, they also own Reliable Polymer Services in Port Arthur, Texas, and the website reprocessedrubber.com. The Wadsworth business community is very fortunate to have such a long-time, successful business in its midst. Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital. Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital plays a vital role in the health care of residents of Wadsworth, Rittman, and the surrounding communities. In January 2010, the hospital's board members, senior leaders, and physicians announced their vision for the future, which includes a focusing on inpatient and outpatient services, increasing the number of local primary care physicians, expanding its expertise in cardiology, orthopedics, and senior services, and to be known for its expertise in geriatric health care. To accomplish this, the hospital board approved a multi-million-dollar expansion plan. Summa Wadsworth Rittman Hospital's vision for the future ensures community residents will have access to high-quality health care long into the future.
All right, everybody. I know a thing or two about that bank that was listed up there, and we already heard about the hospital. So the winner of this year's Outstanding Business of the Year award is Goldsmith & Eggleton.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the 110 employee owners of Goldsmith & Eggleton, we appreciate the award and thanks for the accolades from the Chamber. I'd also like to take a minute and thank the City of Wadsworth, the services we enjoy, and also the fine school system that helps us raise our families and create a wonderful environment to operate our business in. Thank you.
Okay, we got to get a little serious now. It is my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Mayor Lawbaugh to give the key to the city. Mayor Lawbaugh?
Well, it's certainly my pleasure to be here today. I have the honor, the privilege to award the key to the city each year, and it certainly is something that is a difficult choice because there are so many worthy individuals in this community that do so much. The key to the city is really for an individual or group of people that distinguish themselves by their works, their service, by the things that they do to promote and to improve Wadsworth. And the individual that has been selected this day doesn't realize it, but she was sitting right next to me. And I'm going to have her come on up because I know she's a little surprised. Her name is Kathy Hall, and many of you probably know her, but for those of you who don't know her, She's going to get me for this later, I know. And it will be unusual for this individual to be speechless. For those of you who know her. Because if you do have a chance to work with her, you know that she is not a quiet individual. She's an individual that takes charge and provides leadership in many, many capacities in her volunteer ways. She is an individual that has distinguished herself in many organizations in this community, particularly the Salvation Army, as well as she does a tremendous amount of time and effort and good works towards our senior citizens within the community, within her church, First Christian Church, the hospital, and many, many other areas. She truly is a full-time volunteer. She is an individual that we are very proud and very lucky to have in the city of Wadsworth. I wanted to mention just a few things that I particularly am aware of what she does. You seem to be kind of like hiding behind me. Get over here. Like, where are you? She was instrumental in the organization of the Women's Auxiliary for the Salvation Army. This was a new enterprise several years ago. She served as their president and continues to serve as the president. But the goal and mission of that organization was to provide additional opportunities and to expand the reach for the Salvation Army, but also to provide fundraising for additional programs and to provide additional programs. And so this organization has certainly done that and more so, and they have interfaced with many other organizations within this community, but it certainly has been a wonderful benefit. Her works include, I know you do they provide dresses for children in Africa. That's a newer thing that they've been doing, and they provide much programming and do many, many things. Let's see here. Also, her leadership within the Senior Center. She recently took a trip to Chicago with our Senior Center director, and that was in the effort to learn more about operations of running facilities within our new facility with the Senior Center. She's been an integral part in that and will be very beneficial as she plans and looks forward to our new Senior Center and providing additional services for our community. I feel like I'm talking an awful lot, but I can tell you, I've got 2 pages worth of things that this woman has done, but let's just say that she's a fantastic person, and if you wanted to say a couple words, you certainly may.
The one thing you were right about is I am without words. Thank you so much.
Okay, moving right along. I'd like to go ahead and move on to the Outstanding Business Leader of the Year award.
Outstanding Business Leader of the Year. This award is given to a person who has had an active role in stimulating economic and community development that enriches the quality of life in our wonderful community of Wadsworth. And the nominees are Mike Jones, owner of Sandler Training at the Ruby Group. Mike is not only successful in business, but is also a strong community leader. With over 17 years of experience in the sales and management arena, Mike works as an advisor to organizations and individuals and helps them to discover their true potential and value by eliminating their self-imposed limitations. Mike has a true desire and passion to see his clients succeed and grow personally and professionally. Despite his busy career, he is also a member of the Cuyahoga Falls and Wadsworth Chambers, the Home Builders Association of Akron, and the Sales and Marketing Executive of Akron. He also volunteers for his church youth group. Mike is a Wadsworth High School graduate and lives here with his wife Rachel and their 3 children, Ariana, Alex, and Braden. Chris Jury, Vice President of Luke Engineering, a local manufacturer of metal finishings for aluminum and magnesium. He is also treasurer of Clawhorn Industries, which manufactures knife sharpeners and outdoor sporting products. Chris is a board member and past president of the International Hard Anodizing Association, a member of Wadsworth City Council's Electric Power Supply Committee, an economic consultant for Junior Achievement Akron, a coach for Wadsworth Youth Baseball and Softball, and served on the board of the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce as the Economic Development Chairperson. Chris is very personable, approachable, knowledgeable, extremely skilled, community-minded, and supportive of others. Chris is definitely someone who others look to for leadership. He is a strong supporter of the Wadsworth community and a graduate of Wadsworth High School. In his spare time, he does triathlons, ice hockey, dog agility, and obedience training. He is also a regular Ohio State football spectator, his alma mater. Wadsworth is his home, and it shows through his numerous involvements in the community. Jim Renacci moved to Wadsworth shortly after his college graduation to take a job as a certified public accountant. In 1985, he entered the healthcare industry, forming LTC Management Services, which owned and operated nursing homes throughout Ohio. Over the years, he has owned a financial consulting company along with several other businesses. He served as owner and general manager of the Columbus Destroyers, the 2007 Eastern Conference champions of the Arena Football League. In addition to his private sector work, Jim is a tireless leader in local organizations and in public service. He has served as a volunteer firefighter, on the city's Board of Zoning Appeals, president of Wadsworth City Council, and as the mayor from 2004 to 2008. Jim has shown strong leadership skills all over Medina County and has been a diligent advocate for business and promoting Wadsworth. Over his career, Jim has helped to create over 1,500 jobs in the area. Jim and his wife Tina have been married for 26 years and have 3 children.
On behalf of the Wadsworth Chamber, the past presidents who voted on the awards, and the membership, I would like to present the Outstanding Business Leader of the Year Award to Mr. Jim Renacci. Today, accepting for Jim is Ron Pato from First Merit Bank.
Sure, it's no surprise to you that Jim is out of town on business. I asked Jim shared some of his thoughts, and I asked him if I could embellish or add any color to his comments, and he said no. So having spent nearly 3 decades living in this community, raising my family here, and working with so many of you to help grow our economy, I am truly honored to have received this award. Although I have taken on new endeavors in recent months, putting aside my career as a business owner to tackle new challenges in Washington, I remain driven in my new role in Congress by the core belief that America's economy is built on the backs of small business owners and is driven by the spirit of entrepreneurship. Just as the greatness of our country's past was fueled by boundless innovation and a tireless work ethic, the path forward towards a vibrant economic future will again be defined by those timeless American values. While I am consistently humbled by the opportunity to serve you all in Washington, it is truly the values that I learned raising my family and growing my business right here in Wadsworth that guide me every day in Congress. Thank you very much once again for this tremendous honor and for your continued friendship. I look forward to working with you all to grow our community and our economy for many years to come. Jim.
Well, Marilyn, I think this is about time when we say that Elvis has left the building. Before I go, I'd like to go ahead and just say a few words of thanks to some individuals that are here today. Marilyn, Miss Jen Smith from Frontier Communications, thank you very much. I'd like to thank Mr. Craig Hassinger and the Chamber Board and the Board of Directors for helping put this event together. I'd like to thank the past presidents for voting on the awards today. Thank you to our ambassadors that were here, that were handing out programs and greeting you as you came in today. Thank you again to Bob Titus and structure personnel for providing the roses for today's ceremony. Also like to thank Michelle and Sharon for their tireless efforts of putting these events together and doing it, to the best of their abilities. Thank you to them. And I'd also like to thank the Galaxy because, again, they came through for us again. A wonderful lunch. Thank you to the Galaxy for all that you do. Just a reminder, if all the winners and the nominees would please stay after the event so we can go ahead and get pictures, I would appreciate that. And with that, have a great day, and thank you very much. Elvis is leaving the building.